honestly, he did. But men are rubbish generally, aren't they? No, this isn't going to become some post-feminist rant. This is just an observation on my, albeit limited, experience of the opposite sex. One guy I went out with actually fell asleep while we were having sex. He said he was narcoleptic, but I didn't believe it. No, but then the day came when it was time to put my dating days behind me. Yes, it happens to us all. The day that I met Mr. Beale. Oh. The man of my nightmares. Imagine a cross between Forrest Gump and Mr. Bean, only with less social skills. A man so inept, he once actually managed to lock himself in the house. A man so tight with money that he heats up the knives in the cafe that we own so people use less butter. And it's true. Once I asked him to buy me a new address book. Rather than spend the money, he handed me the phone directory and told me to score out the people I didn't know. But if he's so bad, why did I marry him, I hear you ask?
Why did you?
Oh, thank you, I'll pay you later. Well, I don't know. Because he asked me. Because I was desperate. Oh. You know, the usual reasons. But he's not all bad, no, not really. Well, he actually got propositioned once. Oh. Yeah, it's true. He went into this bar and this busty, beautiful sex bomb of a woman sidles up beside him and whispers in his ear, "I'll do anything you want for £10. No matter how kinky. But whatever it is you want me to do to you, you've got to ask me in 3 words only." "Anything?" says Mr. Beale. "Anything," says the woman. So Mr. Beale reaches into his pocket, pulls out a £10 note, nervously presses it into the woman's hand, leans forward and whispers in her ear, "Clean my house." Oh, that is true. My hero. But, I mean, well, that's the thing about marriage, isn't it? I mean, it's a bit like going to a nice restaurant. You order what you want. You see what someone else has, you wish you'd ordered that. But why is it so hard to find a caring, sensitive, good-looking man? I'll tell you why, because they've already got boyfriends. But my brother's gay. Mr. Beale doesn't approve. Not that he's homophobic. Oh, no. Each their own and all that, just thought in his backyard. But if I thought sex was a minefield before meeting Mr. Beale, well, was I in for a rude awakening. Mr. Beale thought the G-Spot was an exhibition centre in Manchester. When I asked him to find it for me, he got out his sat-nav. So there I was, bedecked in my very expensive leaves nothing to the imagination, which is just as well because Mr. Beale doesn't have one. Lingerie. And in he walks, Mr. Beale, my sex god. In his faded grey Y-fronts. which incidentally used to be white when he first bought them in 1994. So there I was, reclining, expectant, ready. And there he was, stood there in his Y-fronts. And I looked at him and I thought, why? Still, you know, it's all was over quickly, which is something to be thankful for. I mean, you've all seen the film 9.5 weeks. Well, this was more like 2.5 minutes on a good night. But you know, men say it isn't easy being a man in this day and age. They complain that women suffocate them. Personally, I think if you can hear them whining, you're not pushing hard enough on the pillow. But how do you know if a man is truly happy? Who cares? But really, you know, seriously, we should try and keep our men happy, you know. They say the best way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Personally, I think that's aiming a bit high. no, seriously, the piece of advice that I really swear by is never go to bed mad. Stay up and fight! But you know, for all Mr. Beale's faults, you know, he's not that bad really. No, he's faithful and he's loyal, and those are really good qualities in a Labrador. So right guys, I have to go and let Mr. Beale out of the doghouse. I have been Mrs. Beale. You've been great. Thank you and good night.